Good evening. Welcome to Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. I'm here to do my latest book review. I just want to say before I get into my book review, I am so glad that that the verdict has been reached. I know it was last week and it came back guilty, guilty, guilty in the George Floyd case. That murderer is going to prison. I'm so glad. It's a start. Long way to go when it comes to racism, police brutality in this country. I've been in the situation with racism in several situations, I must say, and it really burns me up when you have ignorant people in this country. With that being said, I'm just gonna go into my book review. Um, this is my first time reading this author, and love what I read. It was a very great, quick read. Um, this is gonna be part of my Pride Month. Every year I do a Pride Month, so this is gonna be part of my Pride Month read. Um, this was different from me, and I loved it. It really, I love the what's the word I'm trying to use? The bond with the character and the families in this book. And I am talking about no other than Feminine Like Her by Fiona Zedde. The main character in this book is Nailah, and I felt Nailah in the first part of this book with her job situation. I mean, I've been on a job before in the past, this company I work for, and they start laying off like every other year. And that's just not a good feeling to wake up and not knowing if you going into work is your last day there. But I overcame, and in this book you will see she'll be fine. Um, I love Scottie was my favorite. One of my favorite characters in this book was Scottie. Another one was Nailah father, and the reason why I like Scottie is because she was so real. To me, she knew what she wanted, and I'm gonna get to that in a little bit later. I love Nailah's father because he was so accepting of her lifestyle. And more so as I got to read the book and when her mother had a conversation and they was riding around in the car and she goes back how she came out to her family and she was asking her mother questions and I was like, wow, that's how her mother really looked at it. Versus her father, he was so accepting and open. Um, Nala's brother, Glenn, weird. Very, very weird. And I just want to say Trish was she was a phenomenal woman because I don't know too many women that would stick around 5+ years, you know. But she loved Glenn. I understand that too. I did not like Pauline. That was Nala's best friend. That whole situation with Earl and then Deb, and then she had the gall to even bring Deb to the wedding. That's not a real friend. That's just me. Again, if you have not subscribed, Robert's Reading Room and Reviews, um, I greatly appreciate it if you follow, subscribe, support. I just want to say I love Scottie because she was put in a situation, basically trapped with the Jason situation, and she said, "No, I don't want this. I know," and she knew what she didn't want to be, and I got upset with Nailah because Nailah, she took Jason's word and just without listening to getting the other side of the story from Scottie. And then I love how her mother, when Nailah and her mother was writing, her mother told her about her being judgmental. You haven't even heard Scottie's side of the story. Um, Raven, Chance, when Chance came and saw Nailah and apologized and explained. I was like, kudos to Chance. I love that part. It's like the turning point of the book. Um, I really wanted to work out for them though. I really do. I love that her parents did what they did when they went to Lake Lanier. You, it's hard. You're not gonna have every parent to be accepting of their child coming out as being gay, lesbian, and I love how, especially with her roots and she's Jamaican. I was like, wow, that's nice. It really is. And then things that happen at the wedding, and I love how Nala explained to Scottie about her family and the accepting of her lifestyle and everything. I really just love Nala's family and how they had dinner every Sunday. I really love that. It's so much more to this book, but I don't do spoilers, so I'm not gonna really go into all of that. But please, if you get a chance, please pick up your copy of Feminine Like Her by Fiona Zedde. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And maybe one day I'll run into this author because we live in the same city. Um, I did my research after I read this. I always do a research, and it seems like it's going to be another book in the series. And I just hope it's not on Paulette. I'm just going to say I just didn't like her. But please, if you have not, please support. Pick this book up. This is a must read. I loved it. It was engaging. I like that. I love how you took your time developing, talk about these characters. It's a quick read. Again, Feminine Like Her by Fiona Zedde. Until next time, please, if you do get this, leave a review. It's very important for the author to receive a review. But until next time, stay safe and happy readings.